Young and Restless spoilers for Monday, August 25th through Friday, August 29th, promise a particularly revealing week on the CBS soap. Not only does Kane divulge secrets from his time away from Genoa City, but Nate unburdens himself to cousin Devon, and Billy serves up an all-you-can-eat intel buffet for Jack. Read on, and we'll get into the nitty-gritty of these teasers and about a zillion more in Monday's recap. Victor blackmails Kane, and Nick and Adam disagree. Ripping a page from his classic Victor Newman playbook, the crafty tycoon turns the tables on Kane. File this under major progress. Nick and Adam put their differences aside to help their family. Though Lily interrogates Holden, he isn't likely to provide the answers for which she's looking. We'll drink to that. Here's how to make a young and restless Vesper. Now how long until happy hour? In Tuesday's recap, Kane rocks Phyllis's world after contemplating life and Colin's final moments. Gather round for story time, backstory time, even, as Kane reveals details about his years away from Genoa City. Here's what YNR is hiding from fans and why it's so impactful. Nate makes a confession to Devon. Wonder if Lily has been looking through Soap's Calms Lane love story gallery again. Whether she has or she hasn't, she is reminded anew of her past with Kane. Young and Restless recruits Days of Our Lives vet Tamara Braun to play a mystery woman with ties to spoiler. Nick does damage control with Phyllis. Preview. Kyle's bold move could cost him Claire for good. Young and Restless spoilers for Thursday, August 28th. Never having heard the old adage about what to do if you don't have anything nice to say, Victor and Jack trade barbs over family matters. As Kyle makes a bold move, Victoria worries about Claire's future. Could Kyle be popping the question to his girlfriend? Unafraid to swing for the fences, Nikki makes a big change at Chancellor. Amanda returns home to a new assignment. Family gossip sesh activated. Billy tells Jack about Kane's latest plan. The previous episode of The Young and the Restless saw Victor turning the tables on Kane. On the other hand, Nick and Adam put their differences aside to help their family and formed an alliance. Last but not least, Lily interrogated Holden, hoping to get some intel on Kane's upcoming plans. The drama, the plotting, and the business wars are well underway, and it's about to get heated and tense quite soon. Here's what fans can expect from the August 26, 2205 episode of The Young and the Restless when they tune in to CBS to watch the hit daytime drama set in Genoa City. The episode on Tuesday features Kane revealing details about his time away from Genoa City. Ever since he returned, a lot has happened. After inviting a few key guests to France, he revealed himself to be Aristotle Dumas. Kane also told Lily that he still loves her and wants to win her back. Things turned horrific when Damien was murdered, and after weeks of hide and seek, it was revealed that Carter was the murderer. But before he could die, he also killed Chance. Traumatized by the big loss of 3 lives, the guests came back home. And since the moves have started with a bang, Victor has been turning the tables and uncovering secrets. He also told Kane about how the media would have a field day if they got their hands on the secrets he has been harboring. According to Victor's intel, Kane was the one who swindled money from an elderly woman to fund the arabesque. Kane made it clear that he had no idea, but the media won't care what the truth is. All they care about is fodder to sell and malign business figures. And now the game has changed. Kane has agreed to go against Jabot and team up with Victor instead to keep the truth hidden and save himself. And now there are going to be details about his life away from Genoa City when he was not home for 6 years. How did he live when he was away? What happened to make him change so much? Will the flashbacks show his life with his family and his relationship with the kids he shares with Lily? And who is he sharing all these personal details with? Will this give viewers a dive into what changed Kane and turned him into Dumas? Stay tuned. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, August 27th. Find Phyllis in one of her usual frenzies of brilliance, which Nick has to, once again, keep from blowing up Genoa City and herself. Nick's damage control. Phyllis, Michelle Stafford, assured Kane, Billy Flynn, that she was an expert on artificial intelligence. And then she looked up what it was on her tablet. Is that what qualifies as a tech genius these days? Nevertheless, Phyllis assured Kane she could hack into the Jabot, Newman Enterprises, and Chancellor Industries websites using AI, which she is totally a master of. Trust her on that one. The redhead asks Lily how she can be so suspicious of the father of her children. But Lily is not having any of Phyllis's guilt-tripping. She points. Nick, Joshua Morrow, used to trust Phyllis. And every single time, it exploded in his face. It exploded in Phyllis's face, too, though she insisted she meant to do that, and it wasn't an explosion, it was an explosive success. Nick cares about Phyllis. She is Summer's Allison Lanier mother. And he'd like to stop her from doing something stupid. Again. So Nick tries to keep Phyllis in check. We're sure she'll be so grateful. Read more. Don't miss Tristan Rogers on YNR. Lily's reminded of her past with Kane. Lily, Crystal Khalil, has made it clear that she has no feelings left for Kane, Billy Flynn. Well, no good feelings. Her remaining feelings are anger, frustration, and disgust. But that wasn't always the case. Once upon a time, Lily loved Kane madly. They got married more than once. They had kids more than one. Lily would like to pretend all her memories are bad ones. But they're not. And that makes her unhappy. But also, kind of happy? It's complicated. Nate, Sean Dominic, isn't exactly a paragon of truth-telling. He's lied before plenty of times, especially to Devin, Brighton James. But now he insists he is telling the truth. Especially to Devin. But what does he hope to get out of it? For the Tuesday, August 26th episode of The Young and the Restless, spoiler photos focus on Kane and Phyllis once again bantering on the personal train he calls his home. According to YNR's weekly teasers, Tuesday's one and only spoiler involves Kane revealing details about his time away from Genoa City. So, this has the makings of being a very special episode. One that is devoted to filling in the blanks of the 6 years when Kane became Aristotle Dumas, a super successful mogul and billionaire, without his family ever knowing. Alone on his train, it looks like Kane Billy Flynn may try again to reconnect with his kids. Maddie and Charlie aren't happy that their father kept this whole double life from them. They recently discovered that their dad was the man behind the Aristotle Dumas persona, a super successful billionaire businessman. Since finding out, they have avoided communication with Kane. Will this be the day they let him in? If Kane is revealing details about his time away from Genoa City, is Phyllis, and not Crystal Khalil's Lily, the one who gets to listen to him tell his story? These images show Phyllis, Michelle Stafford, and Kane at the bar on his train. Phyllis is trying to make herself a valuable asset to Kane and his plans for GC domination. If he truly does tell her his Dumas origin story, then he must trust her. Or at least he's starting to trust her.